Dee, Anna, Fizz already. A few more coming on. So Alfie says hello and goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, so we'll get rid of Alfie and then we can get going. Hi guys, here we are again today, Wednesday at 10:30. Best thing about doing these classes is I get to know what day it is because I'm getting really confused. Okay, so we're going to get started straight away. We've got a few people coming online already, so let's get going. So, posture first. Ankle, knees and hips, you know, not too wide or too close. Tilted into neutral, keep that back safe. Lifted out of your hips but not hunched. Drop those shoulders, 2 bits of string pulling down those shoulder blades. So we have this nice gap between the ear and the shoulders and we're not hunched up. Keep the head on top of the spine. If it's forward, just notch it back. Now most importantly, keep the position of the pelvis to keep us safe. So we're going to engage about really tight, so you really pull in those core muscles, almost can't breathe, so let it go. Imagine about 1, 2, 3, third notch of your belt pulling in. And we're going to try and keep that third notch 30% all the time. So we're pulling in those deep core muscles, holding that safe position for your back. Okay, nice and relaxed. Just relax into it. Chest is open, so we're not rotated. Don't be all rigid, just try and relax into that position. Okay, close your eyes, just take a couple of deep breaths. Just bring your mind into the room and visualise your space. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, Peter. Okay, open your eyes. So we've got Lucy today. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Jane. Dee's joining us today. That's great. Hello, Gillian. Sharon. Barbara's in today. Sandra. Hi, Suzanne again. Dee. So let's get going and see who else joined us. So nice and relaxed here, we're just going to mobilise those hips, so we're going to lift one leg. We're going to imagine a pencil on the end of the knee and draw 2 loops, joining in the middle. Strong with that base core already. Start making those loops a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. Opening up that hip, feeling it into that hip. And release, coming to centre, put the foot down, a little relax. Transfer the pencil onto the other knee, so we're lifting that leg up. And we're starting with those 2 small loops, opening up, getting bigger as you get through that balance. Opening up, and down. A little walk through those feet, nice and relaxed. Okay, breathing out, coming up, stretch the arms up. Lengthen up, leave the arms there. Shoulders are down, so you're not lifted up. We'll take a little lean to one side, stretch out that waist. Release into centre and lean the other side. Coming back, now just do a gentle sway from side to side, a bit more dynamic. Keep those shoulder blades down. Now if you're okay with your back, when we take it to the side this time, we'll swing to scoop the floor. Keep that belt intact, come up tall, and then swing back the other side. Let's go around once more. If you don't like it, just stay with the sway. Depends on your back, obviously. Nice and relaxed, release, bring the shoulders down. Into neutral, nice and relaxed. So now we're going to push back with those arms coming up and squeezing back. Push those hips forward, get a stretch into your back. Standing tall with those shoulder blades down, not lifted. Now hinge at your hips, so important to keep that belt in here. Hinge at your hips and stretch forward, but keep the arms going, pushing back through the shoulders there. Take your in-breath, you need that oxygen. Soften your knees as you breathe out, swing forward, and we'll come back and do that again. We stand tall. We'll hinge out of those hips and stretch long, pushing back with those shoulders. Nice and release. Soften the knees, come back. Bring the arms up nice and tall, just to neutral, so we're here, we're not pushed back. And then circle those shoulders back a couple of times and bring them forward. Now for those that want a bit of fun, one hand forward, one arm back, and then reverse it. Reverse it again, one arm back, one arm forward, and reverse. Last time. And release, both arms down by your waist, a little swing to the side. Hi Denise, thanks for joining us. Clive, well done, you made it. Teresa, hope you got Harriet with you. Fizz, hi Jackie. Okay, relax, shake it out. Nice and relaxed through those shoulders. So just a little walk through those feet once more. We're going to roll down and then come up to a full extension. So this one's a little different. We hinge forward this time. We tuck the chin, hang the arms curling down. Take it as far as you can. Don't force it. Soften those knees if you need to. A little swing from ankle to ankle. And then restacking that spine. Build it up, release the shoulders into neutral, then come up, push the arms up onto the balls of your feet so you can wriggle those toes. So there's no pressure through your knees. Exhale with the shoulders, tuck the chin, and down we go. A little swing from side to side again. Breathing out always through your spine, bringing it up, shoulders back into neutral. Lengthening up onto the balls of those feet. Stretched long. Exhale, come down and release. So a little bit into the waist, but this is predominantly a balance work as well before we come into that mat. So we're going to turn to the side. And then as we come back, we'll lift the opposite leg. If you feel you can't lift the leg, just do the rotation, doesn't matter. So we're going to breathe out, keep those hips pressed forward, turn to the side. Take an in-breath, you need that oxygen, you know that. Breathing out, lift that opposite leg and come back into neutral. Knee comes up when you're centered with your chest. So we've hit that core with two versions of rotation and a lift. So we're going to take it the other way. Keep those hips forward, don't let that knee or pelvis turn around. Take your in-breath for the oxygen, breathing out and come back. Slower you go, the better. Try not to whiz it round. We're going to go once more. Breathing out, hips press forward so you feel that little stretch as well. Breath in for oxygen, breathing out, and just lift that leg and rotate back. The knee comes up to about that 90-degree angle if you can. Place it down, and last time the other way, hips are pressed forward. Breath in and lift, coming up and release, put the foot down. So we're going to come down into the mat now. Remember, keep that belt intact. So we're going to tuck down, we're going to have a couple of stretches. So tuck that chin, soften your knees as much as you need to for your back. I know one or two of you today have got issues with your back. Curling it down. We're just going to drop down. First off, we're just going to come here and just stretch the back from all fours. It will come up looking down as you lift your hips, hollow out as you look up, lift your hips, hollow out, and one more time, lifting, bringing it up, and then hollow out. So we're going to walk it forward now. So today we're going to combine two stretches. So I'll show them to you first. So our first stretch is the swan, lifting up. And the second one, we're going to take it back into this child's pose with our arms forward. You may have to walk your hands just a little bit, but we're going to combine those two today so it becomes a dynamic stretch. So arms down, elbows in, you're going to push up into that swan, keep it moving, take your in-breath, slowly slide the hands back, sit down into that child's pose with your shoulder blades down, lift it up as you breathe in, coming down, and we go again, breathe up, little pause, taking that oxygen, stretch as you breathe there, release. You probably don't have to move your hands that much, so we're going to go a couple more, so we push up, all that stretch, release and come back, and we're going to go just once more, pushing up, feel that, relax into that child's pose, and release. Okay, we're just going to do our hip stretch here now. I know one of two of you prefer the sitting on your bum and taking your leg across. I'll show you that in a minute, but for those in this position, it's a little bit of a deeper stretch, and I know a lot of us needs that into the hip and the glute. So we're just going to take one leg and straighten it. The heel of the other foot comes forward, so there's no pressure into that knee. Sliding back into that stretch there, that hip and that buttock. Keep your hip bones looking down at the mat, because if you roll into it, you'll lose that stretch. So hip down. So we've got Anna joining us now, Francis, Son. Release, we're going to switch legs, so one leg is straight, heel forward, slide it back. Simon, well done. Richard, Neil, all the boys are out in town today. Susan, thanks for coming in today. So feeling that lovely stretch here. And then release. So guys, we're going to do a couple of movements from this position, all fours. Now all fours is what it says. If you've got pressure in your wrists, come up onto the knuckles. If your hands are down, spread those fingers, take some weight. We're looking for that 4 points. So up through the wrists, through the elbows into your shoulder. So the important thing is the knees coming up into your hips there. So you wouldn't want to be like this, because you'd have to transfer weight to release. We are looking to use our core and our back, so you can slide without any of this higgledy-piggledy, okay? So toes down for if you're fairly new, or if you've got issues, or it's just the way you want to do it. It's your class. If you want, you can lift your toes to add intensity. So it stops you using your toes for balance. So we're just going to take an opposite arm to leg till you find your extension. Don't push out too long, because you'll pull your shoulders out. Come back. Breathing out for your extension. Breathe into neutral. We do one more like that. Toes off if you want. Focus on the floor with that vision. Really lengthening, coming through the small of the back as we come through one arm and through the other leg. Release back into that child's pose. This time bring your hands down by your ankles and let the shoulders drop towards the floor. Get slightly deeper stretch there. Coming back to all fours, we go exactly the same. Little more intensity if you wish, so this is the option. We breathe out and extend. Take an in-breath as the knee comes forward and the shoulder goes behind, still on that balanced position. Breathe out for the second extension. Breathe in and place down. Stable here, no swinging. Breathe out and extend. Breathe in, bring the knee through and push the arm behind. Feel that in that shoulder. Go into length. and place it down. And again, let's do it. Breathing out, swing through, breathing out, and come back to neutral. Let's go again. Breathe it out, bring it through, breathing out. One last time. Toes off, try it if you haven't already. Lengthen, pull through, lengthen, look for that stable position. So we're using those lower back muscles, using your hips, your buttocks, a lot of core for that balance. And lengthen for the last time. And release. Okay, so this time just relax down with the arms forward. And coming up. So the next movement, we are going to thread the needle. So I'll show you forward and then I'll go side on as well. So again, it's the 4-point position. We're here. Let's move my mat slightly. So it's like this. I'm threading the needle. You're going to push one arm through, get the shoulder as deep as you can. Take an in-breath as you release. And then breathing out, open up the chest, use that shoulder, look to that hand, and then come back into neutral. We go the other side, we'll push through, get that shoulder nice and low, come into neutral, and then open up. Hi Deborah, thanks for joining us, hope Judy's with you. So it looks like this side on. Again, that nice stable position, you're going to push through the shoulder, release into neutral and then open up. Come back, nice and stable, hips are there, push the arms through. Release as you breathe in, breathe out, open up the chest and shoulder, point to the ceiling. Relax off just once more. Just quickly, we're going to do another set. Okay, into neutral, all fours again, stable here, pushing through with the shoulder. Down as deep as you can, release and open up, threading the needle they call this, pushing through, release, remember that bounce intact, third notch, coming into neutral, let's go 2 more times, push through, and I've got a real treat for you, opening up, and then we'll push through again, release and open up. So we're going to hold that stretch, that position, and make it a nice stretch. The shoulders. So we're in that position and you thread it through. So we're going to try and get down onto the shoulder and the head is down. Then you have 3 positions with the hand. If you feel any pressure through the neck, keep your hand down. If not, you can relax that hand into your lower back. Or a little more, you can open up the shoulder. Or just stay there for a few seconds. Feels pretty nice. Remember your belt's pulled in, supporting that back. Anytime you want to come out, please do. Just 2 or 3 more seconds. Then place the hand down to release. We'll go the other side. So the arm comes through, relax into that shoulder. Hand down if you feel pressure through your neck. Hand into the small of the back, or the arm is up. Now you may find one side easier than the other, I certainly do, because I have a shoulder injury. So wherever you feel, you may not be able to open up one side and just keep your hand down, it's up to you. Just a couple of more seconds. Release, come back and up, and then we're going to swing the legs round. So we're just going to come into the inner thigh stretch. So we're going to push in. We need to stretch in here. Again, I always say it, but it's no good having your knees here just so you get your heels tight. Opening up, use your elbows, forearms, anything, press forward with your chest. Even be here and push forward, we're opening up the stretch here. So, feel comfortable, relax, shoulders are down, not hunched up. Think about our posture, look after that body. Belt's still intact as always. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do today. Anytime you want a break or have a drink, please do. So we're going to start here. So We're just going to mobilise the spine a little bit. So, first option is you just roll back 2/3 towards the floor and then come back up. Because I know some people don't like being in this next position where we come off our sit bones and we roll back onto our buttocks. So we're already taking our upper body weight, we're going to lift those heels off. So again, if you want to hold the weight of the legs, you can. So we're going to roll like a ball. So I need this gap to stay the same, so you're not scissoring or using your knees or your legs. So the position here is just going to roll and then come back, and your core strength to keep the feet off the floor. So you'll roll back if you can take your hands away. Like I say, if you don't like this position or you can't do it because of injury, just doing the roll back 2/3, your feet down. So intensity becomes a seal clap at the top and bottom of the move, just to show a little control, relaxing those shoulders down. Just do 1 or 2 more, so it's that seal clap, top and bottom of the move. Last time, and roll it back. Coming back, this time down, hugging those knees. Don't hunch the shoulders, drop the shoulders, look down, stretch the back of the neck. Lengthening the spine, feeling that your spine is lengthening here. Looks good. So now we're going back to that position we were just in. Now if you don't like being in balance, you can do the position from here. You can even use a green ball in the small of your back to give you some support if you need it. If not, I'm going to ask you to come into that balanced position again. Great music today, guys. Okay, nice and relaxed. So we're just going to extend same side arm and leg as we breathe out. The shoulder does not lift out, you know that, breathing in. You want to hold the weight of the other leg, it makes it a little easier. If not, hands away, so it's just single extension. Strong with your bout here to hold that position. Now you should notice only limbs are moving, so there's no scissoring in this position. Out we go. And release, out we go. So we're going to do a couple more singles. Anytime you want to rest, just sit up like we did and hug those knees. If you're alright, we're going to add a double. Push it out. Single, single, double, here we go. Breathe out and in. Double or don't. Always choices, always options. We go one more time. Single, single, double. Push it out. Feet go down, come up, stretch that spine. So this time, guys, you're going to drop the head back and open your mouth. Oh. So still straight through that spine, lengthening up to the neck, relaxing the jaw, that's why we open the mouth, and release. So back into that position if you wish, or come back with me with those feet off. So we're going to do a couple of more sets. It's going to be a little harder each one, so you decide when you join me. So we're going to take one leg out with that arm, then the other side joins it. Then bring it back as you roll your shoulders. Arm and leg, breathe out, breathe out. Everything comes back in. So we're getting all 4 limbs out with this in 2 stages. So we're leading with an alternate leg. So whichever leg you do first to lead, second time you lead on the other side. Don't really want to say right and left because I can't see you. It gets a bit confusing. And I'm confused already because I've got my socks on the wrong feet. Out, in, out. Okay, release, hug it up, finish your set. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Relax, coming back. So this is double leg work, so if you know you shouldn't do it, if your back is vulnerable, go and do set 1 or 2. So we're going to take all 4 limbs out, bring it back. We'll go out and open. We'll come back. We're going to add a little kicker. Those with lower back issues, be cautious on that one. We go out and in. we go out and open. We go out with that little kick up. Should do another set. Should feeling all that balance now. Out and in. Strong with that core, that bounce and tap. Put it open. Then that little kick up and down. Release, come up. Okay, lengthen your legs. Okay, next position, we're going to roll down. We're going down fully into the mat. So I'll just remind one or two of you, those of you that know it, go off now because you can get F1, 2 or 3 extras in. So it's straight on the mat, so you wouldn't roll to one side. You are printing your spine in the mat, all the way down and go into extension. You release the shoulders, bring the head off. We conduct that music to stop us throwing forward with the shoulders. So it's strong core, engage your belt, breathing out, and you feel all that core coming up. So now I'm with you guys. If you've done a couple, we're going to add the saw today to use the waist as well and the hips. We're going to imprint down. We're going to go into extension. We'll lift off with the head as we breathe in, need that oxygen, breathing out, coming up. Now as you come up, open the chest nice and tall. Going to rotate to one leg, turn first, then drop in to that foot. Lift out and come back. We rotate the other way and drop in. Lift out, back to neutral. Release the shoulders, breathe out to imprint that spine. Take your in-breath as you lift your head off. Conduct that music, breathing out. Turn so you can see. You're going to come up to that nice position for the saw, relaxing those legs. Rotate the body, then drop in, release and out. So I don't want you to diagonally go across. You rotate and you drop in. Lift out and back. So we're going to do 2 more. Release the shoulders as you breathe in. Breathe out and imprint down. I'm going to get a drink. You carry on. You've got 2 more sets. Hi Martin. Oh, we've got more boys today. Sun's joined us. Hannah. Welcome. Hi Emma. Just move that mat. I think it's walking on the carpet. So one more roll down. Coming up and we're into that saw. Release. Coming back nice and relaxed. Okay, so now from here we're going to use our green ball. So if you haven't used it before, if you haven't got one, you can use a towel. It's to support our back so we can have a little more intensity. But so if I put the ball there, it's going to drop away. So I just roll back a little. Now when we go down, it's a small window of movement like so. Because if I keep going, I'll just lay in that ball. So this small window, we're holding our upper body weight. Anything we do with our legs, we're adding lower body work. But we keep going for longer because we're using that ball. So find your position. You come out anytime you want. So we're not straight, we're slightly back, the bounce engaged. Here we go, arms are coming to the chest. Single, single, and a little squeeze. Don't sit up fully. 3, 2, 1. We can add our legs. Single. Any add-ons, you don't have to. Pulse, so hold one leg out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Single, single, and that 3, 2, 1. We'll do that one more time. So we pulse in, single, single, and that 3, 2, 1. So let's go again. Single, single. How you doing, guys? 3, 2, 1. So we're staying with it. Have a rest if you want, but we'll open the arms. So we're using these arms as weights, as levers. Out they come. And there's that 3, 2, 1. And then again, single, single, and that 3, 2, 1. Couple of more sets. So we go single, feeling that intensity now. Sit out if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Single, single, 3, 2, 1. Another treat coming up, guys. So we open the arms, but we keep the chest moving, but the arms stay out there. So you feel that extra intensity as you're trying to hold that upper body weight. Release on that triple. Single, hold the arms back. Single. And that pulse. 3, 2, 1. And then release. Let's go again. Single. So you see the body still moving. You should begin to feel that in your core now. 3, 2, 1. Release. And one more here. Single. Single. Anytime you need that break. 3, 2, 1. So one more set. Single. Single. I may have lied. There might be a couple. 3, 2, 1. Don't creep back into that ball. Single. Single. Up. 3, 2, 1. And then one last set so we can keep the arms up there. Single. Wow, feel that one. Single. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Release. Single. Single. And that 3, 2, 1. Oh, release, come up. Little squeeze. 3, 2. Should have really felt that now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to use the ball now for a little bit of shoulders. Quite a bit of shoulders today, which is why we stretch the shoulder early. So we roll back and we'll tap behind. Then we'll roll back, take the arm round and scoot back. Roll back, arm goes round and scoots back. The third move, scoop under and lift. Scoop under and lift. So we're doing just a couple more sets. Roll and tap back. Roll and tap back. Go over and scoop. Go over and scoop. Come under and lift. That third one should be the hardest one. So of course you can add your legs to any of these movements. As always, over and under and lift, under and lift. Coming up, a little squeeze. Hi Dave, Bruce, we've really got the boys out in force today. Well done for joining us. Squeezing, 3, 2, 1. So relax, take it down. I'm going to take that ball out now. So we're just going to do a little stretch, so I want you to imprint down. We're going to stretch long, feel length through that stretch. Then release and bend your knees. Take your knees one way and pull your shoulders the opposite side, just a little stretch there. Coming into centre, and then we'll take it the other side, that lovely stretch. And release. Okay, so we're going to do a lovely move here. We do it quite a lot, as you know, with bridge. So heels are coming into the buttocks, shoulders are down. So a strong pelvic tilt. So this is just a good stretch and flex for the back, and then we're loading a lot of glute work as well. So we're imprinting, we feel that lovely stretch. So that's all you need to if you want, but if you're going to add the lift, we're not just throwing the bottom up, we're peeling off this mat. So take a breath, in breath and tilt the pelvis, push your buttocks away, breathing out, peel off that mat and stretch long. Get those hips pushed up, Breath in here and then release down. So you know if you take your arms overhead, you don't want to feel any pressure through that neck. So if you do, don't take them past your chest level or shoulders. Strong tilt, peeling up, and off we go. Stretched up long. And then imprinted down. We're just going to do a couple more. We're staying on the base bridge today. So a strong tilt. And then that peel up. Peeling up. Stretch up long. Hi Jenny, did you manage to join us? Strong tilt. And coming up for the last time. Just squeeze and hold that there for a moment. Then we're walking down the spine. Okay, we're coming onto our sides now, so if you roll and face me. So we're going to do a side line, we do a couple of basics, and then we've got a different add-on today. So the side line is what it says. You lay on your side in a straight line. You can use your hand for a little bit of balance because you want your hips stacked. You don't want to be rolling back, so you're holding your buttocks. So legs are stacked. Now, if you've got issues with your back, that might feel too hard to keep a straight line, so just bring your toes slightly forward. And remember, the belt's engaged, pulling in also. The arm is there, extended. If you prefer at bed to support your neck, you can. Put a towel there if you wish. Lots of options. Any questions, just message me and I'll get back to you. So we start off with the legs. Breathing out, lengthen them both at the same time. Don't lift, I'm not talking about a lift. Thinking about length to extend the spine and load the lower back. So strong with the core, lengthen out both legs at the same time, but if you keep them in line with your hips, they extend separately. Take a breath in and then extend, and let's go with those shoulders, not pulling out. Remember, shoulder blades are down. So we start to feel the waist and the extension and the length of the spine. Exhale with the shoulder and then down with the legs, relax. So breathing out, breath in for that oxygen, breathe out and extend, stretch long. Exhale and lower. Let's go again, breathe it out with the legs and then go into extension. Exhale. So for one or two of you, if you wish, or all of you, give it a go. If you want, you're going to extend and lengthen, take a breath, breathing out. Then we're going to stay up there, and it's the clock face, so the hands are up at 12 o'clock. Breathing out, just bring them down in line with your chest, 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whichever way your clock is. Take them back, and then exhale as you come down. So try not to rock up the mat. So we're going to extend, breathing out. Strong core, breathe in, breathe out, extension. If you're not adding the clock, just go down on your next in breath. Breathing out, if you're staying up, clock face moves. And back up. How you doing, guys? Exhale and down. So we're going to do 2 more, breathing out. If you're not adding that clock face, you'll fit in 3. Do take in that oxygen, we do need it. Here we go, up, back up, release with the shoulder. So one more time. So we're not looking for a lot of height with these legs, we try and keep them in line with the hips. So we're loading that work through your lower back. And down we come, extension up and release. So guys, coming down, we're going to bend the knees now. So we're going to do the clown next, but we're doing it slightly differently today. So relax your upper body, strong with the belt. If you've got leg weights, it's always good to put them on. Okay, Fizz, I know you've got your leg weights on. So here we go, knees together, feet together. So we're working into this area here, so we're strong, we don't want to roll. What we do is open up those legs, keep it pushing, feel that stretch there, but not so you roll out of that movement. Take an in-breath and close those knees so the feet staying together. That's your first option. Some of you that will be enough for all sorts of reasons, injuries, etc. If you want to add a little bit more, we're going to open up that knee. Then we're going to lengthen the leg and try and get it going to the ceiling rather than away from you. So we've got a little bit of weight hitting into that joint. Then we'll close the feet and close the knees. So relaxed in your upper body, keep that belt on, go add that extension if you choose. Feet together and down. So let's go again, we open, we extend, we close. So adding on again, if you choose, we go up to length, so your third option. Rotation from the hips, so don't just wiggle that foot, you'll rotate round and rotate round, perhaps a couple of sets. 1, and there's your second set. Close the feet, close the knees, so the legs up there a bit longer, so you've got to manage that weight. Open up, go into extension, then rotate round and back. 2-3 sets, it's up to you. Don't rush it, don't waggle that foot, it's from the hip. Feet down, shall we go a couple more? just so you get to feel it into that joint. We come up, and round we go, and back, round we go, and back. Remember you're breathing because you need that oxygen. Let's go again, last set here. Opening up, going to length, and then round we go. One more time, round we go, round and back. Okay, feet together, knees down, give that hip a little slap if it needs it. So we're going to do one more here before we come into our oyster. So, as we have that leg up, we're looking for that position. So just open, extend the leg up. So the leg is tall. Keep the underneath leg bent to release your back. So we're going to do a rainbow here. So we're going to try and tap that foot forward. And we'll lift it up. Then we'll tap it behind. As it goes behind, rotate the foot and the hip a little so you can tap down. So you feel that right through that buttock. Then you'll lift up to the ceiling again. Tap down. I don't want you tapping there. Bring that tap as far forward. I'm looking for it to come in line with your ribs. Okay. So we're swinging that leg up and back. Lift it. Rotate that hip. Tap that toe down. And back we come. So into those hips again. And the back, loading with that weight, that lever. This feels really weird. I can't see anyone. I hope you're having fun. I'm sure you're doing this perfectly. Let's do two more. And back. Looking good. How are we all doing that there? One more time. Tap it down, up and back. Okay, release. Definitely a little slap here now. So this next one, hand weights if you choose. It's the oyster. Optional. So, again, shoulders. Hi Ali, I think you're with Clive, that's good. You can keep a check on him, make sure he's working hard. So, we're going to bring both arms out. If you need to support your neck, you can use a towel or a band. We're trying to have them stacked. So if you're offline, your rib cage is out. If you go forward, you'll be pulling your shoulder forward. So we start and finish in that position. If you're using a hand weight, that's great. I'll show you first without it. So, 3 parts to the move. Breathe and open up the chest. Keep your hips pressed forward. Turn your head so you get as good range as possible. Come back, get those hands together. Breathing out, bring your arm past your ear, that rotation. Scooping back and come forward. Then we'll go round through the hip and come back. So Chrissy isn't here today, she can't join us, but this is what her favourite move. We often do this for her, unless I haven't seen her link in. If you are here, welcome Chrissy. Round we go, and back. Pushing back, and round we go. So again, as I said, I know Fizz, you'll have your hand weights as well, and a few of you will. Guys, I expect you to have your weights. And round you go. Message me, let me know how you're doing. Are you doing it in the garden? I thought that might be nice, but it's taken so long setting it up here. We'll go 2 more sets. We're not going to move everything. Round it goes. Lovely through that shoulder. And back. Okay, down and release. Relax that shoulder. So we're going to roll onto our prone position, onto our tummies now. So we're going to roll it over. I think this mat keeps walking. Or moving, I'm not sure. Here we go. So, prone position, keep your bout intact. Let's have a little stretch first thing here. So we're just going to push up into a static swan here. Nice and relaxed. And then take all 4 limbs out. We'll just do a 4-way stretch. So relax your head down. Opposite arm to leg lengthen, so you feel that stretch come through your back. Other side. Lovely stretch here, breathing out. And out. And out. And out. Stretching long, feel that length. Okay, nice and relaxed. So a little bit of back work now. So we're going to keep it fairly basic today. We used the ball last week. So this is the stretch where you're coming up and down. So some of you might need to keep your hands down, or if you want, think about them glued to your forehead so you get a little lift. Keep your legs down, breathing out, and lift up and down. For a little bit more, take the arms out. You make the shape of a letter E. So this is what I mean, shape of a letter E, my hands and my head. So the lift is there. So we're breathing out. Keep the legs down and lower. Now if you're like me, my back is very tight, so I don't get much of an elevation, but I assure you I'm working very hard. Again, you can hold your hand weights if you wish. So we're going to do a couple more, keep your core intact. Use that belt, lifting up and down. Just one more like that, pulling up. And then we'll just add a little pull back with the outer shoulder blades here. So we lift up, take a breath, and then squeeze, 2, 3, release and down. So we're going to come up, and then we'll squeeze, 2, 3, release and down. So let's go again. Come up and squeeze, 2, 3, release and down. So let's do one more. Up and squeeze, 2, 3. So I'm going to give you a treat because I know some of you are itching to get those legs off. So we're going to breathe out. We're going to lift that upper body again into that back raise. Breathe out, take a breath, and then extend. Don't pull out your shoulders, legs and arms. Exhale, everything comes back down. So breathe out, breath in, then extension. So you have 4 limbs off. Relax the elbows, come down. Couple more, up. So I know I'm moving on fairly quickly, so we get a lot of movements in, but it does mean that if you revisit, you can do as much or as little as you like. Got a lot of movements there you can use. Extension, release, and down. So I'm going to ask you to give yourself a good back stretch here. Push back into that child's pose. Arms forward or down is your choice. And then guys, we've got one of our favourite moves. We call it full leg prone. You might know it as the plank. So I'll give you the quick options while you're stretching your back. So, first position. Here guys, you don't lift because look at the pressure in my back. Everyone's having bent elbows, elbows sort of under the shoulders. Okay, you point your toes, lift your hips, so you've got a line through your shoulders and hips in your knee. You're on your knees, but there's no weight in your knees. So that's just, you're holding the weight of your torso, no pressure into your back. Next position, the ball underneath, but don't just lay in it. So you'll come up with your feet flexed, you'll have the ball in contact with you, no pressure through the shoulders, don't roll forward because they'll take the weight out the move. Anytime you need a rest down, you come. No ball, and then I know 1 or 2 of you guys, Barbara, will be doing balls under your feet. Nowhere to hide, both balls under your feet, and then you can't use your toes for balance. I won't show that. So guys, we did girls' names last week, so let's do boys' names. Please let me know if I miss any, I probably will. Important with this, when you come up, don't push forward because you use your chest. So everyone, take a nice deep breath in and come up. Here we go guys, so we come down anytime you need, but we're going to try and do A to Z of boys' names today. So A, let's go Arthur. I wonder if he's joined us. He's snuck in with you, Teresa. B, Bertie. That's a rubbish name, isn't it? To think of. I like it actually. C, let's have Charles. Or we should have Clive, who's joined us. D, well Dave's with us, let's have D. E, ooh, someone send me an E. F, Francis. G, what are we doing? Stop if you can. Georgina. H. Hannah. Hi Hannah. I. Oh, someone give me an I, my brain's going dead. J. Jessie. K. Oh, brain dead again. K. L. Linda. M. Martha, pretty name. N. I was going to say Nisi, but that's not really right, is it? Give me an N, someone. N. O. Oprah. P. Patsy. Q. Hey! I'm doing girls. What's happened there? I've switched over. Where did we get to? We got G. George, not Georgina. H. Harry. That was a trick, wasn't it? I. Isaac. J. Jacob. K. Someone give me a K. L. Larry. M. Martin. N. Neil. O. Someone give me an O. P. Peter. Q. Quentin. R. Everyone feeling they've been up a long time? I think we have. Roger. S. Stephen. T. Trevor. U. Someone give me a U. V for Victor. Nearly there, come on. W. Must be William. X. Come on, help me out there. Y. And Z. Send those in, guys. Coming down, knees down. Let's have a good stretch. Push back into that child's pose with your hands down by the ankles. Now, I'd like to say it was deliberate, so we stayed up longer, but I obviously switched from boys to girls. Don't know what happened there. So here we've got Edward, thank you guys. I, we've got Ian, well done. K is Kevin. O with Oliver. How did I miss all those? Barbara, you were using 2 toilet rolls instead of the balls. How ingenious. Hope you've got lots of toilet rolls. Did you mug someone to get them? Okay, brilliant. So you're going to roll now. I'm going to turn with my legs so we can come onto the other side. Keep your belt intact. We're having fun. This is what I love about live things. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Here we go. So we're coming into that side line we did earlier. So again, bend that arm or extend it, stack those legs, feet forward if you need it. So, legs come up, lift at the same time, or feel length rather than lift, but they are separate if you come up into the hips. So you're going to lengthen out. If you need that hand for balance, no weight through there. Extension up, here we go. Oh, we're getting some names coming in. Exhale and down. Extension and length. Zachary for the Z, lovely. Unwind for you. Didn't there used to be unwind seeds somewhere in Histon? Well done. So for those that want, we're going to lengthen, we're going to extend, and then we're going to bring in that clock face, bring those arms down and back up. So we're thinking that length all the time through the spine. We're loading with those limbs extended, strong with your belt for balance, extension. And if you want, come down from there. If not, you're going to just come back here. And up. Release that hand and lower. So do a couple more clock faces. So we'll come up, lengthen, clock face, and release. And back. One last time, guys. Coming up, lengthen, add that clock, and come back down. Relax and come down. So we're going to bend the knees. Oh, thank you, Clive, for Quentin. So So, relax the head now, we're into that clown, remember? So feet together, knees together, strong in that core so we don't roll through it. So we're relaxing the shoulder, we're going to open the knees, and you feel that into that hip joint. All about flexibility and strengthening and toning the muscles supporting the joints. Okay, strong in that core. Open. So if we're wanting to add on, we're going to open, and then the leg extends to the ceiling. If you can't get it there, just take it further away, but the higher the better for this. Close the feet. Sometimes we take it long. When we do a different move, extend it up, feet together, and close. Then we're going to do a couple more. We'll open, we'll extend, and then we'll rotate through that foot a couple of times, going round each way. You do not have to add that, you can just go up to extension or just open up. So you've got 3 options there, guys. Coming up, let's rotate through that foot a couple of times. Use the length and weight of that limb, feeling it into the hip. Again, you might find it easier on one side to the other, especially if you've got injuries. Close it down, let's go one more time. Opening up, lengthen, and then round we go. Round we go. A couple more times, last one. Okay, release, we'll give it a little slap. Okay, let's do our rainbow from here while we're here. So, exactly the same feet. You're going to keep the underneath leg bent. You're going to take that leg up straight to that position. We're going to try and draw that rainbow. So we're tapping forward. I don't mean down there. I mean bring it forward. So again, if you've got issues, you're going to really stretch here. Lift it up, rotate the hip, tap the toe down, lift up, and tap down. Up we go. Lift up. And round it goes. Lift it up and then tap down. Breathe out, go for that extension, release as you breathe in, breathe out and stretch behind. That helps, you can always bring that arm forward for a little bit of balance. So we're going to do a couple more here, guys, a couple more. Tap it down and up. Down. Up. And then release, give it a little slap. Oyster, hand weight if you wish. Where's my weight gone? There we go. So, hands smack back on so we don't pull the chest and ribs out. Shoulder blades down so you're not hunched up. You know all this. We're going to open, close. Then it goes through the air, through the hip. And then push back through the hip, through the air. So opening up, let's go. Open and close. Round we go. Through the hip. So what we do one side, we do try and do on the other. Just so we get some balance training. Open up. And round we go. How are we doing, guys? Everyone feeling it? Nearly there. Come on. We're going to do one more set. We're strengthening. So you see why we did our shoulder stretch earlier? Really lengthening up. Round we go. And your last one. And round. Okay, release off that shoulder. Well done. So now just rolling onto your back. We've got one more we're going to finish with here today. God, I can't believe that time's gone so quick. That's it, because we did that extended full length prone. So again, if you want to use balls underneath the small of your back, you can use 2 green ones, 1 green one or 2 blue ones. If you haven't got balls, it doesn't matter. Today we're going to finish with a base 100. So entirely up to you. So we're starting in this position. If the balls are underneath, make sure they're separate, not touching. And they're sort of at the top of your glute. So we're starting that base 100 position where your knees are over your hips. Anytime you feel too much pressure in your back, let your knees come forward, but the aim is to try not let that happen. So we're going to imagine beating a ball, bouncing a ball, and we're going to go for a count. You can relax your head and use just one ball. So on an out count, I might extend or move my legs. You can do that or not, but it does add a bit of intensity. So let's get going, guys. There's your base Honda position. You can just stay there and do nothing. Here's our count. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now my regulars will know I'm not good at counting, but I like to give you a bargain, so it might be buy one get one free today. So I'm going to stop counting so I can instruct with the leg movements on your next out breath if you want. Lengthen those legs. Careful, keep your belt intact so you're breathing in and out. So lower one leg on your next out breath. Take your in breath and then lift that leg back up on the out breath. So we're going to be moving on the out breath. Don't worry too much. Basically it's a bit of leg movement to add intensity here. And come back up. Now if your back is fine on your next out breath, both legs will go down. Take your in breath and then bring it back up. One lot more breath holding those legs out. Your next out breath, just bend that leg back, knees here, don't bring it forward. And then bend the other one. Okay, last breath, in and out. And then release those knees forward. If you're using the balls, put your feet down. Swing your hips, but not your knees. And those balls will walk out. Tuck them in and give your back a nice little massage. So guys, I have so much more planned, but the time's gone ahead of us. Still, we've got plenty more weeks to go, so don't worry. So we're just going to have a little relaxation here. First thing, just go into one full stretch for me. Lengthening up nice and long. Then relax the arms down, literally. Just want you to lay here for a moment or two, relaxing. Still keep that belt intact. If it's more comfortable for your back, you can bend your knees. Not stay lengthened, shoulders down. If you want to take a moment for some stretches, that's fine. Just be quiet for a moment. Okay guys, just roll your head from side to side. So we're going to do a curl up and see how it feels through our core now, so try not to use your shoulders. Take a breath in, lift that chin, breathe out, conduct that music. Oh, feels a bit tighter now, we've done that work. Lifting up, stretch towards those feet, roll it back, take your legs behind you. So we're just going to come up to standing. So again, belt still intact, pushing up, press back, walk back to those toes, restacking that spine, relax the shoulders back, strong with that Pilates stance. Just bring the arms up and a little stretch up here for the shoulders, release, pushing up. And exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Next Monday for step, next Wednesday for Pilates. You can see the link any other time that suits you. Okay, have a good week and stay safe guys. See you soon.